Being apart from a true friend can feel like an endless ache, but the joy of reuniting is a gift beyond words. Today we're sharing incredible moments where pets and their humans find their way back to each other. These touching scenes will move you deeply, so keep those tissues close and let's begin. The mother of this leopard passed away when he was just a tiny cub, and a young woman stepped in to raise him, becoming the only mother he's ever known. Just look at how adorable this little guy is. But life had other plans. She had to leave for work for a few months, and during that time, he missed her deeply. Yet the moment she returned, he melted into her arms, overwhelmed with love. Years ago, a baby bear was rescued from a wildfire. His mother didn't survive. A kind caretaker fed him milk, played with him, and raised him with love. But one day, the man had to move away. Still, the bear returned every day to the house they once shared, waiting. After many years, the man came back. In that moment, the bear knew. His best friend had finally come home. Their bond had never faded. After a long stay in the hospital, motocross racer Joan had only one wish: to reunite with his best friend, a cheetah he had raised since it was a cub. Their separation had been agonizing for both, especially the cheetah, who refused to leave his side once Joan came home. More than a decade ago, Joan's accident left him unable to walk, and while many people distanced themselves, his cheetah never did. Now he's back to doing what he loves and living an active life, stronger, thanks to his most loyal friend. Their friendship continues to grow deeper with each passing year. These three rhinos lost their mothers to poachers and were left deeply traumatized. Then she arrived, caring for them like a true mother. She had to travel abroad for a few days, but when she returned, her big children ran to her, overflowing with love. They had missed her deeply. If this moment warmed your heart, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share the love. This baby elephant lost his mother months ago, but a kind family took him in and cared for him like their own. They've been his new family ever since. Now he returns to their home, full of love, to visit the people who gave him a second chance. Look at this tiger. He's so excited to see his owner again. He's the one who cared for him since he was small and rescued him from abuse at the zoo. A chimpanzee named Limbani was born with pneumonia and rejected by his mother. Luckily, two caretakers, who owned chimps, stepped in to help before he was ready to be transferred to the care of the Zoological Wildlife Foundation. He recently reunited with them after 6 years and still remembers them. Speaking of animals that shouldn't be pets, crocodiles are surely at the top of that list, yet somehow this one became family. Her name is Margarita, and that's just beautiful. Hippos are known for being dangerous and unpredictable, but they are capable of deep feelings too. Just watch Snuffles light up with joy as she reunites with the man who saved her as a newborn. This lion was rescued from a zoo where he had been cruelly beaten by his former owners. He was just a tiny, frightened cub when this man took him in. With love and care, he raised him, giving him a second chance.
These two?
Look at those wolves, so full of joy as they reunite with their caretaker after all those years.
So even though thank you. Oh, I missed you guys too. You would with a normal dog, but do a lot of research.
This baby kangaroo was found alone and injured after a wildfire, his tiny paws burned. A kind girl rescued and nursed him back to health. Months later, they reunited. He hopped straight into her arms, remembering the love that saved him. Rescued as a weak pup, this walrus was lovingly cared for by a zoo worker. Months later, they reunite. He lights up as she feeds him, remembering her gentle care.
On our wonderful walrus, Ginger and Aku.
Years ago, this gorilla was rescued from poachers by a young man who cared for him until he was strong enough to return to the wild. Now, deep in the forest, they reunite, eyes full of recognition, hearts still connected by love. This bear was rescued from an abusive zoo, scared and underweight until one kind man stepped in to care for him. Years later, they reunite at a sanctuary, playing together like old friends, their bond stronger than ever. He's not just his best friend, he's his second dad. Before this moment, he rescued and cared for him like family, building a bond that time could never break. Do you love the friendship between this girl and the elephant? Comment 1 if yes.
Are beautiful. Have you guys ever seen a horse try to get up? This is much harder.
This red fox was found injured and abandoned until a kind man rescued and nursed him back to health. Now, after months apart, they reunite. The fox leaps with joy, remembering the one who gave him a second chance at life. Once tangled in nets and left to die, this little seal was saved by a diver who never gave up on him. Years later, the ocean reunites them, and he never forgot his hero. After surviving a devastating wildfire, the donkey spots his owner in the distance and runs straight into his arms. A reunion filled with love and relief. If you think sharks don't have feelings, just watch this moment. Left injured and abandoned after a bushfire, the tiny koala was rescued and gently nursed back to health by a kind caretaker. Months later, their emotional reunion shows just how deeply he remembers the woman who saved his life. A woman who once acted as a surrogate mother to a young killer whale never imagined the bond would last a lifetime, until this unforgettable reunion proved just how deeply they remember. Even though they weren't apart for long, the lioness is overjoyed to see the man again. She runs straight into his arms and gives him the warmest hug. A heartwarming reunion. After 5 years apart, the dolphin instantly recognizes the human who once saved and cared for him. leaping with joy and swimming into his arms like no time had passed. Mommy's home.
He's crying.
Do you love that reunion? She visited the zoo, unsure if he'd remember. Oh my God, he still remembered her and stood there holding her in the sweetest hug. Once rescued from tangled nets, this baby seal spots the tourist who saved her and swims up to give loving hugs. Once rescued from harsh conditions, these wolves reunite with their caretaker. Tail wags and joyful hugs show they never forgot her love.
He's like, your arm was just in the way.
The Tiger King? Not quite, but this boy is surely the true Bobcat King. Terminally ill 54-year-old Mario, who spent 25 years cleaning at Rotterdam Zoo, was brought in for one last visit. In a heartbreaking moment, a giraffe gently leaned down and gave him a final kiss goodbye. She may not have a boyfriend, but she has someone who loves her more than life and never stops waiting to see her.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Found weak by the river, he was raised with love. Years later, he gently approached, showing his love once more. This swan was so overjoyed to see its rescuer that it couldn't stop talking, as if trying to share every moment they had missed while apart.
Это где такая красота?
Check out this adorable tiger cub clinging to his caretaker, refusing to let go because he missed him so much.
Come on.
Once rescued by the cameraman, this capybara
Hey, it's
climbs
okay.
into his arms, remembering the man who saved and raised him with love. She thought Chaba might forget, But the moment the baby elephant saw her, he ran in circles, trumpeting with joy, his way of saying, "Hi, I remember you." A 73-year-old fisherman rescued an oil-covered penguin, nursed him back to health, and set him free. Now, each year, the penguin swims 5,000 miles just to be reunited with the man who saved him. The black jaguar hadn't seen his companion for months, and now he can't stop hugging him. That kind of loyal friendship is truly something we all dream of. For 6 long months, Caesar waited, wondering, why did he leave me? He missed Jalen, the hugs, the laughs, the love. Jalen's job in Africa kept them apart, but the moment he returned, Caesar ran straight into his arms. A true Christmas miracle, this husky finally reunited with her owner after months of heartbreaking separation.
Daisy.
Your kisses. Oh, good girl.
Once rescued from a storm, the squirrel returns months later, climbing onto the man's lap, accepting food, and showing quiet gratitude. This is the happiness of the penguin when he sees his caregiver.
Come on.
After losing his mom, this baby deer chooses a new family, and their bond is simply beautiful. The moment they reunited with their 18-year-old cat after vacation was pure love. She hadn't stopped waiting for him. When this man returned to his hometown, he wondered if his goose would still remember him. Not only did it remember, it brought friends along to welcome him back. These two best friends share a special ritual. After every long business trip, the parrot showers its owner with kisses and sweet words of love.
Hey.
For a dog, 2 years feels like 14. It waited so long for this reunion with its beloved owner.
Those horns are kind of sharp, right? He loves to play with you. You go gentle on him.
Mom's watching. Yeah, when Mom's watching, we just get him pummeled by those horns. Yeah. Lovely.
This dog's reaction to his owner returning from deployment says it all. Pure joy, tail wags, and a heart full of love. That's all for today. Animals bring joy, comfort, and loyalty into our lives. They count on us to treat them with care. Let's protect them, speak out against cruelty, and lead with kindness. Share your story below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more meaningful moments.